The video here is used to recover missing standard for parts of the atom from our Unit 1 test. You have your project proficiency test coming up here in about a week. And my goal here is to get us all on the same page before we take that so we don't have to do recovery for that test. So this will focus on parts of the atom. Complete the handout for the notes prior to moving on to the questions. I will give you the questions once you have completed it. So let's begin with the periodic table. Okay, to find information on here, the top number here is my atomic number. Okay, and the atomic number tells me number of protons and number of electrons. And then the bottom number here is my atomic mass. And that is the total number of protons and neutrons. Okay. Using those two pieces of information, we'll be able to find out the number of protons, electrons, and neutrons for any element. I'm going to show you shorthand notation next. It's the same idea, just a little bit different. What they've done is they have put the atomic mass on top, and they have put the atomic number on bottom. Now, if you want to determine the number of protons, neutrons, and electrons, let's work through a couple of examples. So for example, if we take 3115 phosphorus, okay, my protons and my electrons, they just come from this bottom number. That's my atomic number, so I have 15 protons, 15 electrons. Neutrons, on the other hand, we have to do a little subtraction, so we do 31 minus 15, and that's going to get me 16 neutrons. And it's 16 neutrons because it's the mass of the protons and neutrons together that gave the 31. So after you subtract the mass of the protons, you're left with 16. Let's do another. If we do argon, which is 20 Ar 39.99, again our atomic number becomes our protons and our electrons, so it becomes 20 and 20 for that. And our neutrons come from doing this rounded to the closed whole number, so 39.99 rounds to 40, minus 20, because that's my number of protons, and so I'm left with 20 neutrons. Okay. So what you'll be given is you'll be given a worksheet with some additional problems to solve that have atom or element information given both in shorthand notation from the periodic table, and you have to go ahead and either use the periodic table to determine the number of protons, neutrons, and electrons, or use the shorthand notation to determine it. After you've shown me both the notes and then the problem sets, you'll be able to retake that portion of the test.